Hi, boss babes of South Africa. So today we have an incredible female founder from the PR industry, Imani Indaba.
Hi, boss babes. Hi, boss babes.
Welcome to Boss Babes of South Africa.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
No, I think we have been following each other for the longest time.
For a long time.
Right?
Finally meeting in person. Yes.
This is what I love about social media. This is what I love about the digital landscape.
Yes.
It is that you can be following someone, supporting them. You don't have to meet them, but it's actually more special when you actually meet them.
Yes, especially when you're in the same field, and I think we're in much of the same field.
Definitely supporting and driving digital empowerment for females and female founders.
Yes.
I'm just going to come across a lot more about your business, which is Imani PR Management.
Yes. So Imani PR Management is a PR firm. We specialize in personalized PR. That means we work for public figures and we ensure that they have good public images and good public communication and engagement with their audiences. And so we focus typically on the connection and relationship that our clients have with their audiences. So that's what we do at Imani PR Management.
That is absolutely fantastic. As a PR specialist,
Yes.
what are 5 of the biggest trends that our boss babes of South Africa, many are female founders, entrepreneurs, some are still in corporate and trying to build a personal brand. What are your top 5 PR tips for someone either building their personal brand or their business brand?
Okay, that's fairly easy.
Yeah.
So the first one would definitely be to have a consistent PR brand, because obviously you don't want to come across as flip-floppy or people don't really know who exactly it is that they're trying to engage with. So that would be the first thing. The second thing I think would also be just to continue to communicate with your audience, because obviously you can't have a PR relationship is both ways. It's not one way. So you need to communicate with your audience, know what your audience thinks of your brand, know what your audience thinks of what you're doing, the different projects that you're doing. So that's very important feedback. The third thing I think is research. Obviously that aligns with communicating with your audience. You want to find out where your audience is hanging out, why your audience is hanging out there, so that you have an idea of where to meet them.
Right.
5 is a lot. The fourth one I would say is your media relations. Media relations is so important. Even in a digital age like ours, it's still so important to have media relations. So making sure that you're connected with the correct people, because they're constantly changing the people in those positions. So making sure that you're connected to those people. And then the fifth one I would say is your overall online presence. So making sure that you're constantly online, that everything is the same on all social media platforms. And when I say online, I'd like to include Google, websites, all of that is part of online as well. So those are my 5 PR tips to the boss babes.
That is just so powerful because there's LinkedIn, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. You say consistency, make sure you have the same logo, make sure you have the same kind of theme running through it, so people know that, that is your brand identity.
Yes, definitely.
Tell us a bit about now being a female founder.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about some of the challenges that you've had to face being a young female founder in South Africa, and especially a woman of color.
That's a lot. It's quite double packed in sense of many challenges. So I think firstly, being a female founder, already there's only about 11% of founders in South Africa are female. So that already puts you in a position where a lot of people don't think you're capable of doing the job, and so you have to kind of deal with those and fight the self-doubt while fighting the doubt outside as well. So that's quite difficult to navigate, but I think we heard a lot not about the brunch.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I think it's just quite important to ensure that you believe in yourself, you know what you're doing to get against those challenges. I think being black, obviously there are those systematical problems that come with it. And so it's important to know that although those problems exist, you can get past them through perseverance. And
resilience.
I'd like the boss babes to remember that.
I think that's so powerful that, we can't ignore systemic issues in the country, in corporate, in business. It's not something that after 31 years of democracy just fixes itself.
In a day, yes,
right?
true, very true,
It's very much integrated, and I want to say inherent
Yes,
in
yes.
many of the environments. But I think, just to keep going, to make sure you have a great circle of friends, which I know you do have,
Yes,
a great community which you've built, and just to be such a leader in the PR industry at such a young age, right? Any last words that you'd like to leave our community with? I think people are going through a lot in the world right now. Any words of inspiration that you'd like to leave with our community?
I think just being here with you, I think I'd like to leave words of unity, especially amongst us as boss babes. It's so important for us to have each other's backs. Just me standing here and being interviewed, it shows me that I've been noticed by someone in my community, and that allows me to then move forward in what I'm doing and have more courage to do it. So these small gestures are so important. I mean, we met online. I've been following boss babes forever, and to just even get the opportunity to be here allows me to go boss babe more and inspire other women to boss babe. So I think I will leave the boss babes with: be a community, continue to make those networks, continue to embrace the relationships that you have in business, and continue to be boss babes with other boss babes, if that makes sense.
That is so powerful. Thank you for honoring us with your presence, for your words of insight.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. And I think this is what it looks like when you move from the digital
Online.
space to actually meeting someone that you can hold and you can touch and you can hug.
Yes.
And I know that a lot of people look up to you. They look up to you. The youth look up to you and go, wow, you've done it at such a young age. How old are you, by the way?
I am 23 years old.
That's 20. Guys, 23, right? Female founder, well established, and I'll say well established because it caught my eye.
Thank you so much.
It caught my eye a few times.
Thank you so much.
And then we ended up exchanging numbers,
Yes,
and
yes.
then I would keep getting invites to your beautiful events, and because my calendar is insane, I would not make it.
But you're here
And
now.
today we're here,
We're
and
all
this
here.
is the
It
moment.
was an
I think.
amazing day.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank
loved
you.
having you
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you. Bye, boss.